Are you fearless or do you fear less? Fear is a natural part of the human condition. It is impossible to truly be fearless, to have no fears. It is absolutely possible, however, to fear less. So the question is, how do we fear less? It comes down to three things: name the fear, acquire evidence, reframe the fear. So let's dig into each of these further. What do I mean by name the fear? We are really good at avoiding our fears. So good, in fact, that many of us don't really understand our fears on a deep level. We may understand that we have a fear of public speaking, but that's the outcome of the fear. What is the root of it? Why do you fear public speaking? Where does this fear come from? What specifically about the process of public speaking do you fear most? This is naming the fear, getting acquainted with all aspects of our fear. Now, once we've named it, then we need to start collecting evidence. And this might not be what you think. We're not collecting evidence supporting the fear. No, 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 no. Just the opposite. We are collecting evidence from our own personal experience that tells us we have no reason to be afraid of public speaking, for example. The key here is that this evidence has to come from our personal experience, not what we've seen in others. So, for example, if we are becoming acquainted with our fear around public speaking, and we've learned that its root is fear of messing up in front of others, we are going to look for evidence of two things. One, times in our lives where we've messed up in front of others and recovered well. And two, times in our lives where we were in front of others and did not mess up. Now, when you're collecting evidence, I want you to actually make a written list. This is key for a couple of reasons. First, it solidifies this memory in our brains more. And secondly, in moments when we feel the fear creeping in, we have this physical reminder that we can pull out at any time and successfully overcome that fear. So this is how we rewire our brains and lessen the fear, which is the last step: reframe the fear. So as we build evidence from our own personal experience that debunks the fear, we experience a shrinking in presence of that fear. We may notice that the fear is no longer about messing up in front of a group, but rather simply about standing in front of a group. We have now removed a part of that larger fear, the part about messing up, and lessened it to just being in front of a group. Now, at this point, we start the process all over again and look for new evidence to debunk the fear of being in front of a group. And this process continues, and we fear less. Now, I'd love to hear how you're applying this in your life. Let me know at lifelivedbydesign.com, and you all have an amazing weekend.